Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Tales of the Abyss. In the last episode, we made our way back through Mount Zaleho and found out that Annis is in fact a spy for Mieu's, but not because she had any animus toward us. She was a spy because he had her parents held, well in that case literally captive, but had them held in arrears basically for apparently a lot of debt they were in. In this episode, we are going to see if we can find her. I will mention my apologies, I guess, in this video. I am under the weather a bit, I'm afraid. I've got a cold or sinus something or other. So if I sound a little bit off, that's why. I figured I would see about getting an episode recorded so I could get it up for you guys, but it may not be me quite at my best. Hi, Jade. You'll have to excuse me. I'll leave searching for Annis to the rest of you. Gee, thanks. Sometimes people want to be alone. I'd like to leave her to herself, personally. And besides, there's something I'm more worried about than Annis. Yulia may in fact have truly read a score of destruction. If that's so, then what Van is doing may actually make a certain amount of sense. He does kind of have a point, doesn't he? I mean, if Yulia did read a score where the world would be destroyed, then with Van trying to take the world away from that score, he would pretty much be the good guy, wouldn't he? At least to some degree, anyway. Alrighty, hello, Bridge. And here, I think we have, well, thought we had somebody to talk to up here. Seem to remember them being split. Oh, yeah, there you are. If Annis is to blame, then so am I. Ion may have agreed to read the planet score as Mieu's ordered him to, in order to clear the miasma from my body. Yeah, there's that possibility too. I mean, all of this really is kind of linked in more intricate chains of causality than one might normally think. I mean, yeah, Annis was spying for Mieu's, but doing so to protect her family, not because she didn't like us. In the same way, Ion read the score, though he knew it would kill him, because he wanted to lay that prediction out, and he also wanted to, basically to be able to save us in doing so. Okay, hi guy. You better cheer Annis up once we find her. I can't do it. I've gotten a lot better, but because of my little phobia, Annis will wind up worrying about me instead of herself. True. Still, yeah, you've gotten a lot better. It, I think, would have helped him improve even more if he did this, but yeah, ultimately, here's Annis.
So, you were out here. Look, everyone's worried about you. Oliver and Pamela, too.
Don't talk to me about them.
Come on, Annis, you couldn't have done anything differently. He was holding your parents hostage.
No! I was lying to Ion from the very start. Mieu's ordered me to report everything Ion did. Trying to stop the war, spending time with you guys. I reported it all.
Annis, that's all...
Listen! The attack on the Tartarus, the ambushes by the 6 god generals, it's all my fault!
Wasn't that all because you were worried for your parents?
Papa's pretty gullible, right? When I was really little, he got scammed for a ton of money and got deep into debt. Mieu's bailed him out. Since then, my parents have worked for the cathedral without pay. I couldn't disobey his orders.
I know.
I hated it all along. Ion was so trusting. It really hurt to have to lie.
Yeah.
But I loved Mama and Papa.
Annis, you did the right thing.
It wasn't right. It wasn't right at all. I killed Ion! Poor Ion. It's all my fault. And now he's dead.
Annis, here, take this. I picked it up in Mount Zaleho. It's a fragment of the phone stone from the score Ion read.
Ion's phone stone.
And that's what we get. It is, in essence, a key item. A story item's not really much importance otherwise.
What are you going to do now? Do you want to stay in Doth?
No, I'm going with you. I think that Ion would have wanted to help you if he had lived.
Thanks. Let's head back and see everyone then.
It appears you've calmed down a bit.
Yes, Colonel. I'd like to stay with you all and think about what I should do from here on.
Stay strong, Annis. What should we do next? It would be hard to pursue the score further until the order has been restructured. And we don't have the first clue about where to search for Ash.
I'd like to put Ion's final reading of the score to use.
You mean that bit about finding out how to clear away the miasma in Belkand?
You're right. Ion sacrificed everything to give us that clue.
I agree. That's all we have to go on at the moment.
That said, we will have to deal with this issue eventually. We stopped Van's vision of a world where the score can't be read. But it's not as if we fully support the score either.
Once things have settled down, we should hold a summit about what to do with the score.
Yes, you're right.
Alright, so that pretty well takes care of stuff with Annis anyway. So let's go ahead and make our way out of here so we can head onward. And, well, yeah, everything is all dark, unfortunately, because the miasma obviously is back, and in a big way, too. Now, we are, story-wise, of course, as it mentioned, we are supposed to go to Belkand to further things along, but there's actually a few things that open up that we can do now, and I want to go ahead and do them because, for the most part, not going to take all that long. One thing will, and I'm not sure right now whether I'm going to do it in this episode or the next. Well, let me go ahead, and first thing I'm going to do actually is we're going to head over to Doth, because in Doth Port, we have actually a new technique to pick up, so, well, no cutting for me, I guess. I've already yik-yacked enough, so we might as well just go ahead and step in and see what we find. Please, General Steele, please return once more to our kingdom. General Goldberg, what are you doing here? Princess Natalia. This man is my archery instructor. I will not allow you to mistreat him. I wouldn't dream of it. We have come here searching for General Steele under His Majesty's orders. General Steele? You mean the blind General Steele? Who's that? A Kimlaskan hero who devastated the Malkuth army at the Battle of Rotelro. General Goldberg, I will not return to Kimlaska. But His Majesty is concerned for your health. After I lost my sight, I reevaluated my life. I bid farewell to the me that could only live through slaughter. Please convey this message to His Majesty. The Steele who once taught archery is dead. Understood. I'm sorry to hear that. General Steele, no, Master. Are you truly blind? You don't appear that way at all. It's true, I can see nothing, but I can sense your Highness's presence, as well as that of the necromancer who robbed me of my sight. I thought so. That was your first battle and my last. Yes, but I will not apologize. Nor would I. That is how it is on the battlefield. Your Highness, I will now give you my final lesson. Yes, Master. Of the arts I use, this one is the most suited for your Highness. Suited for me? You have learned well, Your Highness. My phonic art, Healing Force, is now yours. This is a healing art, and it is truly worthy of you, Your Highness. Please use that phonic art to heal your companions. I will use this art for the sake of my friends and for the sake of the people of my country. And so we get Healing Force. We'll check it out in a second. Please use that phonic art to lead the people of Kimlaska to peace. The people of Kimlaska? Necromancer, when the chaos of this conflict ends, do you believe the world will find peace? No. It may become peaceful temporarily, but it won't last long. What are you talking about? Kimlaska and Malkuth signed a peace treaty. The Order of Lorelei is on the verge of collapse. It holds the potential to spark a new conflict. Unlike in fairy tales, the world doesn't live happily ever after. But no, the necromancer is correct. The history of mankind is the history of war. Peace does not last. That is precisely why it is so precious. Yeah, we have to do everything we can to make sure peace lasts as long as it can. What's really important is what happens after we've achieved peace. Indeed. Therefore, Your Highness, after this conflict ends, I hope you will devote yourself to the cause of extending the peace for as long as you possibly can. Please become a leader who heals the wounds of war and brings peace to the land. As long as I possess this art, I will not forget your words. I will do everything in my power. But before that, we have to calm the chaos in the world. Yes, I wish you the best, Your Highness. Thank you, General Steele. No, Master. Alrighty, so let's check out that ability then, shall we? Natalia, right there. Okay, Healing Force. You notice it's basically regen, if you want to think of it that way. It's a pretty costly ability, but then all of her healing abilities are costly. So use, if you're playing as Natalia, obviously you can put it into good usage by yourself. I've never really seen her use it that much, but then again, I don't generally play as Natalia or have her in the party, so maybe it's just I haven't had many opportunities. Okay, so next up on the list of stuff to do actually is a couple of things. First off, I will head over to Sheridan, where we will do the blacksmith quest that I've been neglecting to do for a while because we haven't had, we hadn't been able to actually get the stuff. So let me jet off and grab the stuff real quick, and I will see you guys there. Ah, you've returned. Fire is a living thing, I trust you understand? We know, right, Mr. Not As Tough As He Looks? Shut up. This one's going to be a little different. Have you got copper ore, silver ore, and gold ore? Yes, we do, actually. Now, I will go ahead and point out before we move forward, the main reason we could not do this is because you actually could not get gold ore until you get the updated flight stone from the Mushroom Road quest. Once you do that, you can go to a search point on the west end of Sheridan. If I do that bonus video, I'll show it off then, and you can grab the gold ore as a normal drop. So that's worth noting. Once you do that, you are good to go on this. Okay, what shall we make this time? Now, just like the first blacksmith quest, it doesn't really matter what you make, so I'm just going to randomly choose something and go. Okay, a staff it is. Yep, that's fine. Alrighty, so basically it's the same deal as the first one. Not really a lot to do, just alternate the circle and X, and like he mentions, more finesse, so yay. Although why you would want to stop in the middle, I will never know. Alright, slower. Oh crap. Alright, yeah, I'm doing fairly good. Okay, that's nice. I'm actually rotating the controller on the other end, just sort of flipped it around to make sure that I get this right. Yeah, lots of nice music notes, that's cool. Okay, so we should be in good shape for this, I think. Yeah, don't see any reason why not. Now, of course, we do have the third one. And the third one's going to be really tough, so oh boy. That was good. Take a look. It's a success. We get a Knigget mace. Yeah, borrowing a little Monty Python for that one. Next time, we'll try for something even harder. Yay! Come and see me again later. Now, it is worth noting that third blacksmith is open. I do not have the stuff to do it right now, so I'm not going to. But we will be seeing that as we get closer to the end of the game, which we're kinda not really there yet, but we're starting to get there. I'd say we're probably in the last 20 to 25% of the game, methinks. Alright, so next up on the Grand Tour, let me get back to my area here. Next up on the Grand Tour, we actually need to go to Batical. Yeah, that's it. Because we have another of the Nebulum weapons to pick up, so I will see you guys back there. Okay guys, I know I said I was going to Batical. As it turns out, I had gotten something a little switched up as far as what to do. So, mea culpa. We are actually here in Ketterberg, where we can get a more fiery Mieu fire and use that to eventually help upgrade the Albior once more. What we have to do is go here into the western entrance and, well, let's see. Okay, it said the western entrance, so where are the guys? Alright, now, come on, where are y'all? Sheba and Pico should be around here somewhere. Let's see. Oh God, silly me. Okay, sorry, they're outside. I don't know why I thought they were in there. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's see, where are you? Yeah, there you are. Hi. Not my finest moment, sorry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, that hurts when your throat's hurting. Excuse me. Oh, hi there. I see you're traveling throughout the world as well. Yeah, I guess that's what it looks like. I just came back from climbing Mount Rainiel. My, you went to such a dangerous place alone? Well, this guy's always with me. You're quite the daredevil. By the way, would it be alright if we had a look at that sparkling object the dog has in its mouth? Oh, that? We picked it up on Mount Rainiel. Beats me what it is, though. Show it to them, Pico. Woo! This is... You know what that is? Yes, it's an ice seed. It's very rare. This is an ice seed? You know what that is? Yes, though it's the first time I've seen one. I've heard it's a condensed cluster of a variety of phonons which rarely arises in nature. Yes, it's formed from 4th phonons that have condensed together and frozen due to the resulting low temperature. Is it valuable? Not in the least. Things like this don't have value without there first being a collector for them. Boo, boo! Look how pretty it is! You'd think someone would want it. It's because it's dangerous if it germinates. Germinates? If left alone, the compressed phonons will eventually explode. That effect is called germination. Whoa, hey! Are you saying this thing's dangerous? Woof! Okay, sorry, that should have been woof! But, oh well. Whoa! Don't tell me! Is it going to germinate? This is bad. If it sprouts, the entire area will be frozen in ice. Damn it, what do we do? If it went off inside Mount Zalejo, even if stuff froze, wouldn't it just melt? I don't know if we'll make it in time, but let's give it a try. Yeah, we've got autopilot, we can do it. Luke, throw it in, hurry! Right. We made it. Phew! But is the inside of the volcano going to be alright after throwing something like that into it? Good question. There's a possibility it might cause large-scale environmental change. Let's take a look inside. Yeah. Now that I think about it, we left Sheba behind. Is that really a problem? I doubt they wanted to be frozen. You're right. So we get stashed in a volcano that suddenly is not so volcanic anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and pop another holy bottle because, well, no need to fight these guys again. I do want to emphasize something though, and I want to be very, very emphasis-y about this, I guess. If you do this quest, you can in fact get yourself trapped doing it. I have done it before. Why, you might ask? Because you notice, when you came in through the top entrance, just going through the mouth of the volcano. It is possible, however, to still exit through the Doth exit. Now, the one with the sparkly glyph. If you do that, you are stuck and cannot come back. You lose your airship and have to reload. So be very careful with this. Now, why, might you ask, do we even bother doing this? Well, you see, we can walk on the lava now and not get hurt. So, if you waited to get those treasures, that's fine. You don't have to worry about the lava. I was stingy and stupid and went ahead and did it anyway, so, meh. Wait a minute, is that one we didn't get? Hang on. Oh, good lord. Wow, go me, I guess. Okay, so yeah, we just go through here basically, and really all we have to do is just continue through the lava. And if you want to fight enemies, obviously, by all means do it. Experience is good no matter how you get it. But I'm mostly going to focus on going through here and not trying to get the treasure that we didn't get earlier so that we don't have to worry about it again. Let's see, this is... Where did this go? I think this went to treasure. I don't quite remember. Oh, yeah, okay, it did. Because... Yeah, there it is, alright. Never mind. But you notice the effect that it's having really throughout. Although there was some lava coming down the lava slide, I guess, or the lava fall, if you want to give it its official name. You still don't really have to worry. It would figure that even in a holy bottle battle, or even in a holy bottle, I get in a battle. Go me. Okay, now, this area, of course, where the Fear Bronco was located, yeah, this is really where the broken lava or the frozen lava begins to shine, so to speak. Because what you can do now is this area, it actually had prevented you from going here before because, well, the lava was too deep, there was too much to it, and so on. Now, however, we can actually move through here and go to a completely new area. And you notice we get the music for the Sephiroths again, so we're back in this area. But this time, well, we've got a little bit of a surprise waiting for us, and most notably, for Mieu.
Isn't that one of those high-density phonon things?
Luke, you've gotten so smart.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Luke, you really should just get used to the Colonel's jabs.
That's harsh.
Phonons! Now the Sorcerer's Ring will get even more powerful!
Wait a minute. I thought the ring could only hold 3 phone verses. It can't get any more powerful without engraving another verse, right?
I would suppose so. What? And here I was getting all excited. Mieu, I guess the show is over.
But it's not like anyone told us the limit is 3, right? Go give it a try.
You have a point. Let's at least try and see what happens.
Okay! Mieu!
Well, did it work?
I don't think so.
Would you show me the sorcerer's ring for a moment?
Sure.
Looks like there's been a minor addition to the leftmost verse. The end of the verse was previously illegible from being worn away.
So you mean...
Mieu, try breathing fire.
Okay.
It looks like it went a little farther.
Yeah. Kinda boring, but...
Not kind of, seriously boring.
What's wrong with it? I think it's cute.
You really do have a soft spot for all things cute, don't you?
No, it's not like that.
Yes, it is. We all know it. And love it.
Is this all right?
Sure. The phone verse has been repaired, and the ring has its original power back.
Well then, I'm happy.
Alright, so we get the upgraded Mieu Fire. And as the game just told us in the scene, Mieu Fire can go, well, longer than before. So, yay! And of course it gives us nice spots to try that out on, so let's go ahead. Oh, it's already equipped.
Aren't those... Yeah, I remember seeing them before.
If you light the middle one...
Yes, a bridge should appear.
Hey, Mieu!
Okay.
Not exactly sure why they felt the need to voice that, but okay, I'll take it.
Wow, that came in handy already. Master, I'm handy! Handy!
I haven't been this annoyed at you in a long time.
Mieu. Alright, so this serves to do a couple of things. One, it leads us to treasure, and two, it connects us back to where we were. I think, yeah, here's treasure. Hello, Special Gel, and we pick up the Flamberge, which is a, obviously, fire sword, given where it is. It is not as powerful as the Vorpal sword, so I'm going to stick with this, but you notice, still pretty powerful. Don't equip it while you're in here because, well, it does you no good. But in a few areas, it's a pretty decent sword. Not a bad one to have, all in all. Alright, so now let's go ahead and head over to the other side and see what we unlock with it. I think if we go through here, we're going to unlock the... I think we're just going to unlock the way back to where we were before. Yeah, because this should be... Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Alright. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to head back, and I'm actually going to leave it off here. Next time on Tales of the Abyss, we are going to use our newly powered up Mieu, do a lot of stuff, because there's a couple of places we can go back to, specifically the Cheagle Woods and Shuri Hill, where we can do stuff with Mieu Fire. There is also the refined Flight Stone, the Flight Stone of all Flight Stones to unlock, and once we do that, we can actually do a couple of other things as well, which we'll take care of. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.